brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
Welcome. It's been a while since we've done this on Instagram. We are now streaming live off of Facebook, YouTube, and of course our official Instagram page, The Backstage Brawl. Welcome to a special episode of Brawl Talk Live. I am your host, moderator, the final boss. _ his name is King on Instagram. We are officially live here on Brawl Talk Special Edition here, and I'm joined by my Virgo brother, Mr. K Marvel, aka Mr. Marvel 87, Kyle G, in the building from the four corners of commentary, my boy. It's time for BackLash. We are doing the BackLash prediction show. Obviously, it's been a minute since I've been doing this, so you know it's good to have a brother on, man. It's good to have you on, though. You know, obviously we saw each other earlier this week. We shot some stuff this past week, but before we get started, like we always do on any Brawl broadcast, it's a vibe check. How are we feeling? How are we feeling today, Mr. How are you feeling, Kyle?
Me personally, man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. You know, just like you said earlier this week, we had a chance to film some content for a new show that I am creating and producing.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, man. It's called see, now I'm blanking out because I'm talking about it because it's not vice versa. It's passion portraits, conversations with creatives. So this is in conjunction with the Four Corners of Commentary, which is the pro wrestling pod. If you guys know, you know, that's what I've been a part of for 4 years now. And Mad Company, which is a brand new company focused on a bunch of different things, and KTI Studios, which is the production company that I've created. So I'm really excited about this project of mine. Like I had said, I had the good brother over here. He's on the second episode. We had our good brother Ray on the first one. And we also had a really good brother on that I was able to record with last night. Mr. Black of the Jobberteers podcast. So yeah, man, we're really excited. I'm really excited. Baby girl got a soccer game later today, so I know they're gonna go out and kick butt. And she says hi to everybody. She wants to say hi. Come in because it's blurry. There we go. This is my youngling. This is we got to come up with that's Unicorn Bells right there. You got to come up with no, not that handle. All right, we got to figure it out. We got to figure out a good handle. But check it out on Roblox.
Okay.
But other than that, man, you know me, bro. I go with the flow. I'm good. I'm happy. Another day awake is another day, you know, honored. So
there you go, man. Let's jump into some WWE things real quick before we get to the show itself. What's your thoughts on the draft, man? What was your thoughts on nights 1 and 2? Well, nights 1 and 2 of the draft.
I don't think they needed it. As in they didn't need it in this format.
I agree.
There's you want to give him his intro? I can talk after.
Well, joining us here on this special Brawl Talk Live is my tag team partner, all the IWC.
Yo.
This is Grizz, aka the Diamond Cutter, aka Big E. And he's gone. The device not connected. Oh man. See, this is the time when we needed Tyler to come on the show and be like, hey man, and just cut his ass. But you know, Tyler got some stuff to do later today. But with all said, Big E, aka the Diamond Cutter, has joined us here on the special Brawl Talk Live. How you doing, brother?
Very tired. I'm running on an hour of sleep.
Did you get your coffee?
No, not yet. You know I love my coffee.
Listen, man. I warmed up that Cafe Bustelo on the pot. You already know what time it was, man. Because a certain rapper kept most of us up last night deciphering what the hell just happened.
But
are we gonna talk about that or no?
No, we don't talk. No. We don't call his name. We don't call his name.
No, we're not gonna talk about Candyman.
Don't call his name. I just said Don't call his name. Listen,
Can't
what
be
what
bad,
what
can't
are
be
we?
bad.
What are we? Just still calling his name. What are we jumping into here?
Nah,
Thoughts
no,
on the draft?
yeah, quick thoughts on the draft.
So like I said, I think it would be cooler if they did change the format to something like an NBA or an NFL draft where you call up your NXT people and then you have like a trade deadline within a certain amount of time for Raw and SmackDown. But I think it would be more special. I think the draft would be more special if they treated it like that. If they treated it like an NBA or an NFL draft. And you have, we already had NXT, sitting at the arena and waiting and all of that. So I think that right there would change the dynamic of the WWE draft, like a complete 180. But my thing is, why have a draft if the majority of the people you're going to draft is already on the shows? I understand, Fox or Netflix or USA or whatever the hell they're going to do, CW, I don't know. Like, whoever has whatever type of say, but everybody pretty much stayed the same place, except for the exception of a few other people, to which was basically to end storylines. Like, that's kind of how I saw it. So with the Final Testament, for example, for them going to Raw, that pretty much ends the whole situation, the whole feud with the Pride. So,
Eric's picture.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I don't know how to feel because I'm saying this and that. Now he's staring at me side-eyed like my wrestling soul. But yeah, I like, it's cool. Like, I always like when a draft comes because there's the excitement behind it. And I think I've said this on here before, but I've said it on a bunch of places. The less we know, the better. The better it is for us.
Yeah.
But damn, like I wasn't expecting there to not really be too much of a change, especially with the champions staying on their brand. I think there should have been more changes if the champions, considering that the champions were staying on their brand.
E, your thoughts? You're muted, dog.
What was the point of this draft? What was the point? Like, I get it. Again, the excitement around it. And if it was to introduce the NXT stars of Dragunov and Carmelo, if it was to introduce them and Braun, you could have done that without the draft. Because nobody really jumped ship. Like, a Seth Rollins stayed on Raw, which to me is wild because what does Seth Rollins have left to do on Raw? I don't know. Does he, become a chaser for the World Heavyweight Championship? Does he go the Intercontinental title route? Who knows? So you have that, where I feel like you could have did more over on SmackDown for Seth Rollins, but maybe Seth Rollins didn't want to work Fridays. Who knows? I don't know. Who's to say?
Well, in retrospect too, sorry to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I think we forget that Becky is also the women's champion on Raw, so they're not going to move Seth to SmackDown if Becky is going to stay on Raw. They don't separate couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got Jimmy and Naomi still on SmackDown. You have Bianca and Montez still on SmackDown. You have Becky and Seth on Raw. Obviously, Scarlett and Karrion is part of Final Testament together, so there's no real, like, obviously where he goes, she goes. But that's the thing about certain people is just like, okay, well, your significant other is on this brand. We're not going to separate that, especially because they bring their daughter a lot. So, I don't think they would make it harder for them,
Yeah. Okay. So in I guess I'm talking from the wrestling fan aspect of it. That's where I'm talking from. Because I get that. I do get that. Because that's like Bianca and Montez. Like, they're still on the same show. So from that aspect, I do understand. But from a wrestling fan aspect, it's like, what else is left for Seth Rollins to do on Raw? What's left for Becky Lynch to do on Raw, to be honest with you? Well, I can't really say that because Becky Lynch has more of a story on Raw than she does on SmackDown. And the further you can keep Charlotte Flair away from Becky Lynch right now, the better. Because that's improbable.
Agreed.
You know it's going to happen. So death taxes, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are going to have a match for the title. But you have a lot going on that Becky can honestly elevate people around her with Liv Morgan, with this heel turn that she's got going on. She made Nia Jax look like $1 million. I mean, let's just call it for what it is. Nobody else wants to say it. I'll say it. Becky Lynch, and it's not a knock on Nia Jax either, but it takes a certain type of dance partner to elevate that person, and that was Becky Lynch for Nia Jax. Whether people want to believe it or not, I know Nia Jax was hard to work with in the ring. She got a lot of people hurt, all this type of stuff. But when you got somebody like Becky Lynch, a vet that's willing to go in there and work with you and make you look good, and to be honest with you, Nia Jax got the best of Becky Lynch in most of those matches. So that proves that, I'm putting her over. So, I mean, can you really be all around mad at it? I think Becky would have done the same thing if she stayed on Raw and she wasn't the champion. I think it would be like that. Liv Morgan has a gripe with her. You could do something with now she's on SmackDown now, which is Candice LeRae. You could have did something with the Candice LeRae to elevate her. There's a lot of different things that Becky Lynch could have done. But to go back to this question, though, with the draft, like Kyle said, nobody really switched places like that. Maybe outside of a few people. Maybe a couple of people came back, like a Braun Strowman who should have stayed bald. But a lot of other people just they didn't go anywhere. Now, the NXT side of it, they got some pretty good signings for the most part on both shows that desperately needed one, a women's division, two stars that are going to be the future. And like Randy will say, Gunther right now is probably shaking in his boots because Dragunov is on Raw now, and it's just like, I can't escape this man for nothing. And they're eventually, it's not going to be right now. I'd say give it like maybe the start of next year. By the start of next year, if Gunther is the World Heavyweight Champion, Dragunov is going to be that guy to take it off of him.
I have a question or a flip side, something on the other side of the coin. Since this is a fantasy booking pod, so I agree with you. Yes, eventually we will get that on some type of main. As a matter of fact, that might happen this summer. Call a spade, right?
Okay.
Ilya Dragunov versus King Gunther would be nuts. Would be crazy.
It would, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with that one, right? And I'm going to take Tyler's euphemism here. We're in the era of things to make sense again.
Yeah.
So now we're in this era of where everything makes sense. We don't know what the winner of the King of the Ring is going to get. And so far, you've got two people that you could honestly say are top winners, could be top winners of the King of the Ring, which is Drew McIntyre and Gunther.
Absolutely.
And I think Sheamus is in it too, isn't it? Or he hasn't announced that he's in it just yet.
He will be.
Okay, I would imagine so. I know Xavier Woods is in it. I know Xavier.
Yes, Woods is in it. It would be cool if Sheamus was in it because he's also another former King of the Ring.
That's why I kind of figured.
Yeah. Too bad Barrett is hurt, right? Or he can't wrestle or won't wrestle or whatever.
Damn.
No,
But
he just won't.
but to do the other side of the coin, what if they kicked out Vinci to bring Ilya into Imperium?
That was one thing I've seen tossed around online a lot in social media. I'm not opposed to it. I'm really not opposed to it, but I don't think a lot of fans would particularly like that. But it's Triple H-esque when you think about it.
Yes,
it is Triple H-esque, so it's not that far off. But
right.
I don't.
I just feel like he's too alpha male to be in the group. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I can see it happening.
I mean, yeah, we can definitely see it happening. But let's see here. We got a comment over here. Say hi, weirdos. Yeah, Jermaine.
Yes, Jermaine.
Hey, Jermaine. How the Astros doing? How the Astros doing?
Wow. You gotta relax. Like Jermaine got the link to the show. He can show up, but
yeah, where you at, Jay?
No,
it's all right.
And stop lying about being 5'10". I'm so sick.
Jermaine is 6'12", bro.
Jermaine is 12'6". What do you mean?
12'6".
And I know you're getting bored.
No. I quit.
What's the vibe?
Guys,
why you got on a do-rag and a gold chain?
Now he hit for violence, man. You already know what time it is.
Anything about you when you was in the red silhouette looking like Suge fucking Knight? I didn't say nothing. Grizz,
you're right. You're right.
I just heard the boogeyman. I'm on time.
We don't call that man's name.
We ain't gonna call that man.
On blood. We don't call that man's name.
Not call that man name. That man is crazy.
No,
we don't call that man's name. We already established that.
What just happened?
It's crazy, yo.
Yo, this how Drake was when that shit dropped last night.
That shit was, bro.
This is what happened when Meet the Grams happened last night.
Come on, boy. Get up, boy. Get up, boy.
Yo, that's how I felt last night.
Bro, how I got the news, I saw Drake drop. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, you might be Drake again, right? I go to the bathroom, I come back, I lay down for a little bit, my phone started going crazy.
Oh man.
My homegirl Tia, not my homegirl, my ex. My ex texts me and she goes, yo, they said Candyman name and he pissed.
That's his name.
I was like, what do you talk about? She was like,
and we're not, and I know you said we're not supposed to talk about this, but I'm just gonna say this for everybody who's being delusional. This man warned him twice.
3 times now.
No, not even because the third time he let it out.
I ain't gonna hold you. Meet the Grams might be a headshot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It might be a headshot. He wrote dear summer letters to his son and his mother, and this 11-year-old little girl that we know nothing about. And then just told Drake simply that this ain't a rap battle. You in a battle with your life.
He said it. He told him. Damn, we're not supposed to be talking about this. He told him.
I'm sorry, Grizz.
He said, yeah, my bad. He said straight up, this was supposed to be a friendly competition. This was just supposed to be rap. And then you brought up my family. As soon as you bring up my family, all gloves are off. Can't be mad at the brother for that.
Jermaine, I will see you at the end of the season, and I guarantee you that the Yankees will have a better record than the Houston Astros. Wait. We don't have a Charles Barkley, but yeah.
Oh
guarantee.
My God. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
But let's get into
let's get into Backlash because since we're here, we're talking about the pre-show. So let's kick it off. First match on the card. Let me see, y'all. Yo, oh my God, it's crazy. Let's talk about this first match right here. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair versus the Kabuki Warriors. That was just basically parts of Damage Control for the women's tag team title match.
1, 2, 3.
Jade Cargill and
Bianca Belair.
What are we doing?
We know the strong women, strong, beautiful women gonna win this title.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I can't watch no more Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair matches.
It's not fair.
It's just it's like watching OnlyFans every Friday. I don't need that type of. I'm being honest. I'm you know me. Don't give me a mic. I'm gonna say what. Look, Jade Cargill is fucking sexy. It's OnlyFans. You don't need much to stimulate the mind. You just know. And then she got the little broad straps in between. It just gives off dominatrix. I'm not into that. But I'll fuck with it for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably. I gotta relax. I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, y'all go. Y'all know my pick. Don't give me no mic. Y'all know what I'm gonna say.
Anybody else?
We know. They gotta give up those tag titles now. They've held it hostage. Ain't really doing much. It is what it is.
I mean, they have defended them here and there. My only thing is, once again, if they're gonna take away, Jermaine, bring your ass on the show, bro. Come on, stop playing.
Jermaine has a link, but Jermaine's kind of caught up. You know, listen to Ray try.
Okay. Talk about wrestling and entertain me, damn it.
Jermaine, I tried.
Did anybody else hear that in the Vince voice?
No.
Shit.
But my thing is, once again, if you're going to have these tag titles, defend them everywhere. NXT, Raw, SmackDown.
Well, we're in the era of things make sense, so I'm assuming we'll see something like that.
Stop lying, because AEW know nothing about that.
No. I'm talking about WWE.
They don't know nothing about that.
Jesus Christ. Why did we start like this?
They don't know nothing about that.
They don't know nothing
about that.
Nah,
I gotta relax.
I can't.
Makes sense. You don't know nothing about that. Titles, you don't know nothing about that.
Stop calling this man's name, please. I don't need a diss track about myself.
Yo,
not you going to TK talk about public relations. You don't know nothing about that.
Exactly.
I don't know nothing about
build up create history and then thrive on it. You don't know nothing about that.
All right, we're doing too much.
Sorry.
That is crazy. But yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, Jade and Bianca for the win.
Of course.
Second match on the night. Let's keep it with the women. We got It's Tiffy Time versus Slayomi, aka Naomi, and Big Booty Bailey in a triple threat women's title match.
I don't even like white women, but I'm just saying.
She's not white.
Bailey ain't white.
She's Spanish.
I'll take it.
I got Bailey retaining.
Same
yeah, for sure.
Can we just say, even though we know she's gonna win, I really feel like Tiffany should get the title soon.
She's gonna get it eventually, but it's too soon.
I see her being a. Go ahead.
Look, I'm gonna start calling him Uncle Cecil because he's like all that. You gotta relax. But I'm gonna tell you why.
Uncle Cecil.
Yeah, you look like his name should be Uncle Cecil. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Cecil. No, I'm lying. I'm just bugging. All right. But,
yeah, now you bugging.
I just think the women's division need a heel champion, and as good as Bailey is, I felt like she is better when she's chasing. She's great at sympathy. Her as a babyface champion, I just don't. It does nothing for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna do a way too early prediction.
I like Byron suit.
Tiffany Stratton for women's Money in the Bank winner.
I like that move.
I like that move.
I like that move.
I like that's a nice move.
That's a nice move.
That's a nice move right there.
You the one, Chris.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell you the only reason I'm not a Tiffany Stratton fan.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I hate her character. I've never been a fan. I don't want to say hate. I know. Okay, I'll take that back. It's not dislike, but it is. Right. I highly dislike the character. I'm not a fan of
my phone right there.
Mine is vibrating. My fault. I'm not a fan of. I guess because they started it with the ditzy and the daddy's money and things like that. Like I've never been crazy about that type of character in anything, whether it's a movie, whether it's a cartoon, whether it's wrestling. And I'm not discrediting her wrestling ability because she's came a long way from the first time that we've seen her. I'm just not crazy. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about how she. I'm just not crazy about her character. But I'm not. It's not saying that she doesn't deserve the accolades. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just think they gotta switch it up a little bit, just a little bit more, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right.
But really, all the way. I mean, and I can't really speak on how I can because I promised my lady I wouldn't. But
so we basically got Big Body Bailey winning this match, retaining her title moving forward as SmackDown's the women's champion. So let's go to this next match right here. Damian Priest versus main event Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title match. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Let's go for Damian Priest for the win.
The Puerto Rican champion.
It's just too early for him to lose.
It's too early, and plus it's just like, once again, Jey Uso being put in a title match, set up to lose. I mean, there's a lot of things being alluded to going into tonight. So we're gonna allude to it anyway.
I'm gonna ask a question when we get to that match.
All right, cool. So we got Damian winning, but I will say this: do you think this would be a showcase more so for? Is it more so for Damian to show out, or for Jey Uso himself to show out from him being a main event star?
I think there's more pressure. I think there's more pressure on. There's more pressure on Damian Priest.
Seriously?
Yes, I think there's more pressure on Damian Priest because
why?
Think about it like this, right? Jey Uso has been in these type of matches before. He's competed for a championship now. This will be his third match for a championship.
Yeah.
Main title.
No,
fourth for the main title. So
Roman twice.
Damian Priest was the fourth one then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's the fourth one?
The fourth one is Seth.
Oh, and Seth. Okay.
He faced. Oh no, you're right. Sorry. No, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
On Raw.
I apologize.
So he's been in this situation before. This will be his fourth time going for a championship. Damian Priest has never been a top guy, and that's not a knock on him. He's just never been a top guy. So him being a champion has to prove that, okay, I can be the flag bearer of Monday Night Raw. I can be the world heavyweight champion, because most people just look at it as, okay, Damian Priest is probably going to be a transitional champion.
And I strongly back that thought.
We kind of knew that going in.
Everybody is expecting Damian Priest to be a transitional champion, which is fine to if you're one of those people, but he has to go out there and prove why I'm going to be the best transitional champion if I am that, or why I am the champion right now.
He's got the capability. He's got the capabilities to do so. I think he
does. And the storyline is writing itself right now with the Judgment Day, especially with Rhea being injured.
Yeah.
So the story is writing itself. So I mean,
he got an opportunity to do so.
you get a chance to see Damian step out into his own light without the Judgment Day.
The Kentucky Derby, motherfucker, what?
Yeah, I put it away. Hold on, I put it up there so that he can, put it on a thing and then post it because it is breaking news. And listen, I'm trying to be slick about it.
Media man.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Media man. That's what it is.
I definitely agree with E because you got to remember too, and I think it's because of people with the assumption that he's quote unquote a transitional champion that the pressure is on him. Jay has already had some amazing accolades in his career, including the longest reigning tag champions in history. And now being the first draft pick of Monday Night Raw on the men's side.
That ain't throw y'all off. It threw me off.
It did, but then I remembered that the champions were ineligible. So as soon as I remembered that, it started to make more sense. And look, let's keep it a stack. He is one of their top faces. He's top 3, period.
Right, you're right.
So yes, is the pressure on Jay? Of course. The pressure's always on Jay. The pressure's going to be on Jay because he's away from his brother, period. But
for like a couple months.
Right. But Damian Priest is a brand new champion. This is his first title defense. This is his first time having a heavyweight championship on a major brand, and that's including ROH.
Headlining a pay-per-view.
Is it headlining though? We don't. He's probably not the last match.
No, I'm okay. When I say headlining, you always think of
like a marquee, just a marquee match. Got you.
Right.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, no, the pressure is definitely on Priest, and it will be for a while.
Oh my God! Y'all just see what Kevin Owens just did?
No, I'm
not even watching the pre-show.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm watching it right now. Kevin Owens. They show showing people coming in the building or whatever. They show Kevin Owens sneaking in Cody Rhodes' dressing room and stealing a banana. It's the funniest shit.
Yo, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They do. Yo.
So, what's the next match we got here? Since I guess we all going for Damian here.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interference. Somebody from the Bloodline's gonna interfere.
No, I think it's opposite. I think somebody from the Judgment Day is going to interfere, and then Damian's going to be pissed off.
It's slowly cracked. It's not slowly. It's actually going pretty fast. I really feel like they're about to break up real soon.
Yeah.
No,
as I said, because Damian wants to prove himself that he can do it on his own. So
I don't like it.
This how I see it. I see Judgment Day coming out, Damian getting pissed off. Damian's going to end up winning, but he's not going to end up winning the way that he wanted to win.
Exactly.
Because I don't need help with Jey Uso. Who is Jey Uso to me, who's the world heavyweight champion?
Right.
That's how he sees it.
Do you guys see Jey Uso as a heavyweight champion though? Realistic.
I mean, this is they've been giving him the showcase to see if he can, run with it. And as far as we can see right now, he's connecting with the crowd. I think a couple things do have to change if he's really to take it seriously, but he's been put in position. So you can't act like, they're not trying to see what he could be without being next to his brother or being attached to the bloodline. So, however, what we're seeing right now, this is his platform to prove it, which is why I say, I think for me personally, I think more pressure's on Jay because we know what Damian can do in the ring as a champion. We've seen it in NXT, whereas Jay, he's been a tag team star for so long. It's like, can we really trust in you as a single star doing all that you do as a tag team star, as a main event player? We got to see more from you than what we normally see from you and your brother.
In my opinion, I feel like they both proved that they are in, and they cut a promo in the middle of the ring where they both kind of like talked on it. I feel like they both proved their worth in the main event scene. Like I feel like Damian did that last year in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny. There's nothing that nobody can tell me. Y'all, I mean, Grizz and Stu know I don't fuck with Puerto Rico right now, especially the Bronx. But y'all know, look, it is what it is. I know, but I don't know how to feel about that. I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it.
Puerto Rican side feels kind of offended.
Listen, I just came back from Puerto Rico, dog. Stall him out.
Stop, Stu. You're not Puerto Rican. You were just
What's
there
going
for
on?
like
What's going on,
Adam?
And listen, I'm part Panamanian, part Dominican, man. So you know, each side.
I don't mean you Puerto Rican, bro.
No, he just says he's from the islands.
I'm from the islands, man. But I am part Hispanic too. I'm an Afro Latino, bro.
Okay, motherfucker, you're Haitian. We get it. It's right by DR. We get it. So you got a little bit of sofrito in your blood. Get it. Relax. You're not fully Spanish. Let it go. You Haitian.
It's Mongoose to get it right.
Speak French, not Spanish.
It's Mongoose to get it right.
Why I feel like you Brandon T. Jackson in Tropic Thunder.
Said you're Australian. Be Australian. Now excuse me, Kangaroo Jack. Yo, I love that movie. It's one of the funniest movies of all time.
Stick the black right.
God.
He said,
no,
"You're Haitian.
Be
Haitian." Now excuse me. I don't even know.
Hey, Faith.
Hey, boo.
What's up, Faith?
Hey, Faith.
Go. He feeling himself. He got the gold chain on with the do-rag and the earrings.
He got the Bobby Brown. That's why he came in with the song.
Teleport. Feeling real book. Feeling like I'm really from Crown Heights right now. You
don't no. So Faith, watch your DMs.
No, it's not an edible. Yo, I swear to God,
you're on teleport. That's something different. That's
I'm not gonna hold you, Jabba Slam. I'm not drinking or eating nothing.
You're lying.
Okay.
You're lying.
Okay.
You're lying.
Pregnant. We do not need a Jabba Slam baby.
Yo, talking about Jabba Slam. I'm so hyped for Shelton Benjamin to be there, man.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin versus Yaya for the franchise championship.
I just want to know, it just seems that certain people are doing the pre-show. So if Shelton Benjamin's gonna be there,
you think we want to put him on the pre-show? Y'all really
you know what I heard too? I heard somebody could join you guys for the pre-show.
Put Shelton Benjamin on the pre-show with me and Grizz. You
yes.
You definitely can't drink or eat nothing, Grizz. I don't care what the fuck you talk about. We're not taking nothing.
First of all, you're lie. You're lie. You're liar.
All I know is I have an inside source that a specific brother could possibly be joining a certain group of brothers for that pre-show.
Which is why I'm saying, ain't God who's doing the pre-show.
It's gonna be like the first really live Shop Biz Productions tape.
Yeah,
it's going to be lit, which is why
it's going to be so dope.
It's going to be so dope, which is why I'm excited.
Dibs on the
don't give me no edibles. Faith is going to be pregnant. I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to.
Oh my God! What?
So what's the next match?
What did we fall into?
Thank you.
It almost happened the first time. Just saying.
Next match is the Bloodline 4.0 Solar Sokoa MFT Tamatonga versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Girls flying all around me.
As Bobby Brown continues to keep going.
4.0
is prerogative.
4.0.
Listen, you have Bloodline 1.0 with just Roman and Jey Uso.
You're doing a lot.
2.0 is with the Usos together with Paul Heyman. 3.0 is
with
Solo.
Figure out what MFT stand for?
Motherfucking Tama.
Oh.
or Tongan.
Oh.
Motherfucking Tongan, man. Either way, man.
Did they clarify that, or are we just?
They're not gonna clarify.
We just speculating.
Oh, we shooting. Okay.
We just shooting.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
They squabbling. They're squabbling out here. Yeah, they squabbling.
That's what we're doing.
They squabbling out here, but yeah. 1, 2, 3. MFT Tamatonga Sola Sokoa.
No, this is first match.
It makes no sense for them to lose.
And it's the first match, so
it makes no sense for them to lose.
In addition for this to be the first match, it makes no sense for them to lose because I believe at the end of the night, this is when the problem comes in at the end of the match, assuring them winning this match because Paul Heyman
that's what I was about to allude to.
Paul looked shook last night. So
do y'all think we getting a debut?
I didn't see SmackDown last night. What y'all talking about?
Paul Heyman was looking shook last night. Heyman was looking shook last night, son.
But I just want to know.
He's been looking shook since Roman's been gone.
Roman left, yeah. Basically.
He saw Solo was running it too.
Solo has on shoes. I would be shook too.
Your word.
My man really been living like Suge Knight
he has. He's wearing shoes. I've never seen Solo.
My nigga been wearing red like nothing, boy.
I haven't seen Solo wear shoes since NXT.
Yo, really?
Since he was a street champ. That's right.
Am I bugging or is Solo? Don't Solo look like Grizz? if Grizz was really active. I'm sorry. I gotta relax. I'm sorry.
I see no lies. No. You don't gotta relax. I see no lies.
Oh.
I see no lies.
Solo was leaning on the ropes one day, like, yo, this nigga won't stop talking.
Grizz is Solo Sikoa and Ahmed Johnson mixed in one.
Bro.
Ahmed Johnson is crazy.
I'm gonna stop y'all when y'all tell a lie.
Ahmed Johnson.
I can't even deny that.
He went at Gold Dust that one time. I can't unsee
Dude, that shit was hilarious.
I can't unsee it.
So hold on. Because the show about to start in a little bit. We're about to do another stream, so we're about to get into it real quick.
Man. I want Pat McAfee.
You're right. So
I'm sorry, I'm done with Corey Graves.
Are we all in agreement the fact that Tom and Solo winning tonight?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's get to the final match before we're about 2 minutes away from Backlash to start. So we got the battle of the Bullet Club leaders: Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, aka Mimi's worst enemy in Codelander, because she hate that nigga on Twitter.
I'm about to piss people off, but go ahead. I'll be
anyway. So AJ looking like he went into hyperbolic time chamber and came out completely swole for this matchup against Cody. Listen, when the championship is on the line, we already know AJ is going to give you his best match. He's basically game 6 ready at all times. So with that said, in Cody's first title defense, who you got winning?
Cody.
Makes no sense for the man to lose.
You're right. No one's losing titles tonight.
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
You're
except for the tag titles.
Except for the women's tag titles.
Except for the tag titles. Women's tag titles only ones. But the main champions, no.
Cargill with their sexy asses.
Relax.
I'm just saying, bro.
Relax.
Somebody gotta say.
All right, we got a minute. So
I'm what the coach is feeling.
Hold on, we got a couple minutes before we jump onto another stream, because we'll be jumping on. We'll still be here on YouTube. We'll be on the Sports Hit List on Facebook. We'll also be on Twitter as well at our official Twitter _backstage_brawl on Twitter. We will be on the Sports Hit List on Facebook, and we'll also be continuing this stream on our YouTube. So, any final thoughts before we do the watch party? Any last thoughts?
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, no, I got to go to work at 7:30, but I still gotta go back to the airport for a quick second. Jacob Fatu debuting.
Kyle.
I'm just excited to see Cody and AJ for the first time ever.
Yeah, that is pretty exciting.
All right, to the people that are watching right now, dang, 84 people. Blessed be the Yard.
Thank you.
Blessed be the Yard. Shop biz. So the people that are tuning in right now, stay on Twitter. We'll be back live for the watch party. To the people on the Sports Hit List on Facebook, please check out the Sports Hit List on Facebook right now. They're talking the NBA round 2 amongst NHL and baseball as well. But of course, the hitmen of the Hit List will be live streaming the watch party here at Backlash. Of course, Shop is here. Got Four Corners here. Yes.
Yours going live in like 2.5 hours. So your sports show coming live.
That's another thing.
Your sports show. That's another thing. So we live here today.
We all over the place, and make sure y'all check out Passion Portraits.
Yes, Passion Portraits. Passion Portrait right here with Mr. K Marvel. I'm on episode 2. It's definitely been, it was definitely a good episode to tune into. But we're about to come back to you in a minute, so just gonna end this stream and we'll see you because it's about to start. It's Backlash here at the Backstage Brawl. This has been a special Brawl Talk Live brought to you by the Backstage Brawl. We'll see you guys in a few. Peace.